I just hate that it's such a human one. I was like, ew. I'm like, where's my, like, because if you're comparing it to my past lives, I'm so used to being driven around. I'm like, what is this shit? What are we doing right now? I'm like, does God know how to drive? Like, who am I supposed to file my complaints to? You know what I mean? Like, I'm used to ordering car parts or like checking the car for shit. I'm not used to being behind the wheel, but now I have, like, they're like, Lisa, take the wheel. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, Jesus, can you take the wheel? Like, what the fuck? I already told you guys I can't die in a car, right? It's most likely gonna be outside of a car because who's ever at the wheel is trying to fucking knock my ass. You know what I mean? Oh, my phone's done charging and it's 8:43. Let's keep it plugged in because I can't be fucking bothered. If it blows up, it's my fault. Somebody send me money for your phone. Uh no one's gonna bother me today because I logged out of Instagram, right? So I'm not getting any notifications. And it's unlikely anybody's gonna call me because that's weird, right? Like normally everybody just sends me a quick message. They're like, Lisa, I need this, or are you available for this? Are you doing this? And I'm like, okay, I'll get back to you. All right. Yeah, so I gotta hurry up and help Tonesy, so um stop laughing. I'll figure out how to finish this on my own, okay? Yeah, I miss my brothers, but they know I didn't abandon them, right? Because like when you're pissed, but like when you're pissed and then there's money there, then you're like, I'm a little less pissed, but I'm still pissed. We're in that kind of a situation right now. I'm like, Tonesy's still acting like a little bitch. Trev's acting like a little bitch, but a little less than when I left. And then Bry's like Bry. Like, okay. As long as they have each other, they're okay. What I don't like though is when people at work, right? Because they think I went on vacation, and they're like, she went on vacation and never came back. They're like, Lisa, what the hell happened, right? What I don't like is these people are always two-faced, right? Nice to your face, but talk shit behind your back, right? And then they go and bother my brothers. They're like, where's your sister now? Um, I also got annoyed with my friend too, right? Because I don't know if I told you guys this. She worked for the uni, then she got laid off, and then that was at the same time that I'm preparing to leave. So I'm like, there's gonna be an open position, take my job, right? Well, I come out here. Then she fucked up all of that, so then I don't know what's going on there. And I'm like, you know what? I can't help you. I'm tired of dealing with stupid. If you want to be stupid, act stupid. Okay? Because my alternate option was to go rent out a place with her and stay with her, but I'm like, I don't want to live with you either because you're gonna cause more chaos in my life than peace, right? And the reason why I'm leaving is for peace, growth, and peace. Like, I miss my brother's warmth. I miss playing games with them. I miss having someone to laugh and talk with, right? I miss when we'd eat really, really late at night and like we fall asleep midway through. Like fucking idiots. We'll have like food halfway in our mouth, like we're gonna choke, fall asleep. Like I remember it was really late at night once, And I'm like, bro, I'm so hungry. Right? Like, I don't remember what we ate that day or what we didn't eat, but I'm like, my body is so hungry. Like, I'm like, I haven't eaten for days. Remember I told you guys, like, I eat like once every like I don't know how to explain it, but my dad's seen this and it disgusts him, right? Like, I'll eat so much one day and then I won't eat any food later, right? Until I feel that need to start eating again because eating's such a fucking chore. So, um, it was really late at night. I was hungry. I know I'm gonna get fucking yelled at because that's their favorite pastime is to fucking cuss me the fuck out. And I'm like, tacos. So it's like dead at night. I order these tacos. Tonzi's there and he's like, oh yes, Lisa, we're having like these late nights. Trav's looking at me, he's like, Lisa, this is too late for this shit. We have work the next day. This is gonna taste like shit if I eat it tomorrow. Like, I don't wanna stay up to eat this. I choose sleep. Oh my god, but it's so much fun. Like, I remember just like we stay up late at night and we're just like, you know what, let's just eat. Mom and dad would never. They're like, ew, outside food, and it's like white people. They're gonna like, they're like, it's not Indian food. It's like, what the fuck is this? One time though, it was really late at night. I don't know. I think I was craving ice cream. Like, I have those weird, like, I have body temperature issues, right? Circulation issues. So and work was really weird, right? Like, my body temperature always, like, I always felt ill in that building. Um, so when I'd come back, I'm like, I feel ice cold. Like, if you touch me, I feel like a corpse. So dad always had that like heater when he goes out to go fix machines and he has jobs, right? In the truck, he has this portable heater, right, that he can use because he'll be working outside. You don't want to freeze to death, right? So, um, for some reason, he brought it in the house, right? And I started using it because I'm like, it takes me at least more than half an hour or so for my body to heat back up to normal temperature without it, right? So I'm like, I like as soon as I got home from work, I would sit in front of there until I felt warm, right? And he would always ridicule me and he'd be like, oh, she's so fucking sickly. Like, look at this shit. um, so one late night, I don't use it until he's sleeping, right? Because I'm like, if he's awake, I'm just gonna keep hearing this shit. So he was asleep. It's late at night. I have the heater running. Um, I'm sitting in front of it. I think I felt really hot, and I'm like, I'm craving ice cream now, and it's at a weird ass time, right? This always pissed off my mom too, and why she treats me like a reject, because she's like, I always want things at night. Like, Lisa doesn't want to sleep at night. Lisa wants to eat. She wants to do this. Like, I'm always like a night thing. Like, I'm more active at night, and that always like was unsettling to her. So I'm sitting in front of this heater, and I'm like, I'm craving ice cream. And then I look at Trev. I'm like, Trev, I ain't got money for ice cream, but I'm craving ice cream. He's like, you know what, Lisa, this one I'm down for. Let's go get ice cream. So I'm sitting in front of the heater now. I grab my computer, put it next to the heater. I'm like, please don't melt, right? Because I'm like, we can't have melted plastic. So I'm putting in the order for the ice cream, and Trev's like, okay, he's on the couch, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna pay for it, right? I think Tonesy was there too. Bry always sleep. Bry is a morning person, right? He does everything in the morning, and then he'll sleep early. Like, he's up early and sleeps early, and then I'm up late and sleep late. But sometimes I'm up early, black the fuck out somewhere in between there, and then I'm like, and then sleep late. Like, my sleep schedule is different from them, right? Because it depends on like who's near me, like spirit wise, if like they're powering me or they're powering me down, like it's that kind of thing, right? Yeah. So that night, I remember we went to get ice cream, right? And I'm like, I felt so bad for the delivery guy because it must have been so fucking crazy to go like pull up to an ice cream shop and then come to our dead ass dark neighborhood, right? Because a lot of crazy shit happens and you don't know if you're gonna get stabbed or what, and the fucking just show up with some ice cream. Oh my god, because you can't see anything. right? So I'm like, okay. And we had ice cream that night. It was fun. But like now I can't do that type of shit, right? Like it's scary for me to do that now. Suppose that like if I go and order, because right now it's pitch black, right? I don't know if you guys noticed the lighting change. Um, yeah, but I can't do that now because like it's dead at night. I live on my own. If I go and I order, this place has a curfew too, right? Because I told you this is a really ghetto place too. Because there's crime rates high. I know because I worked at the law office. I know what the crimes are here now, right? Anyhow, there's a curfew here. There's nothing happens after 10, right? So I'm like, I can't, even if I wanted to, if they had all the restaurants or whatever open, it's still dangerous for me to order food and have some random ass drop the food off, right? And then leave, right? Like, it's not like the fun turned into like a scare now. It's not fun anymore. Like, that feeling's gone now. That's why I'm always grateful for God because I'm like, it's like to know what that feels like to have siblings is a nice feeling, but it hurts. It's painful now. So now I'm in a situation where like I can just barely help them and I can't help myself is such a fucked up position to be in. Because I know Trev wants to move out, Tonesy wants to do things, but it's like there's fucking obstacles in the way. Right? Like I had things I wanted to do, like I want to do concerts and stuff, but to them that's not a priority. They're like, why in the fuck would you want to do this? I'm like, if you're gonna get in the way of God's plan for me, then fucking move and, you know, deal with the fucking consequences after. Yeah, my last memories with them were sad. And Flowers has been with my, like, I didn't know he was out there with my mom. I was like, what in the fuck? I have to wait and see what he says because he came back to see, because he's like, Lisa, are you calling me? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, have you seen what's been fucking going on over there? I had a lot of spirit visitors, so I didn't notice when he was gone. But when the visit started slowing down, and then weird shit was happening, and I'm like, Flowers, where the hell are you? Yeah, he's probably with my mom right now. That probably means she's praying like a crazy person because she got that from my grandmother. Her food is different from my grandmother because she had to learn how to do that on her own, and the food tastes better than anything anybody else does. Like, I don't know how she came up with it, but when I'd be in the kitchen with her, because I told her, Mom, like, I hate cooking, I can't do this, she would be pissed, right? And she's like, well, you gotta learn. What are you gonna do? Your husband's gonna fucking beat you, right? And I'm like, nice. Project more on me. Nice. I can't remember. She showed me how to make roti, right? But I don't eat it, right? Because I don't eat bread type. There's certain things I don't eat. I'm like, it serves no purpose. I think she said 1 cup baking soda with 1 cup flour. 1-to-1 ratio. I don't fucking remember. I just know if I do it, it's not gonna taste good. So I'm like, there's no point. I'm not gonna bother. I'm like, I don't even have that craving. I'm like, I don't care. She always told me, she's like, you can't come back and say I didn't teach you how to do anything. And I'm like, well, you didn't. But you're never gonna hear me say it. Right? Those are certain things you're supposed to like get from family. I don't want to have to learn from a stranger, right? Like right now with driving, I'm like, okay, my dad's energy is supposed to be the one to teach me, but I'm like, I feel so much better with these strangers than I did when I was with my family. I was like, what the fuck? So like I don't feel any guilt, any remorse, any nothing, because I'm like I'm progressing in life now because there's not someone standing in the way. How did we start talking about family stuff? Fuck, I feel like a therapy session. What the hell? We're supposed to be talking about the inhuman stuff. How did we end up here? What was I talking about? We were talking about the sirens, right? Did I pass that already? Angel stories, siren stories, all their stories are so sad. Okay, so all of them get punished. Sorry, now I need to like bring it back around. Sorry. Okay, all those beings get punished, right? Where do all of the other inhuman beings come from now, right? It's like, okay, if we have lizard people, right? Because they're like half human, half lizard. I'm like, how did, like, what happened there? How does that make any sense? Because if you look at science and you look at like some of them aren't compatible, right? Like the zygote doesn't work. I'm like, why? Like, what the fuck? Like we can have like lion tigers, right? And like half human stuff, but I'm like, how does like lizard people come into play? I'm like, how unless there's like another like the demiurge fucked up again, right? Because the demiurge created Adam and Eve, right? Archangels were created by the one, but it's like, where did these like lizard things come from that now are like half and half with humans? This is what I'm coming to now. And there's like other beings, right? Okay, so we're like sirens are technically humans, but then they got turned to fish, right? And then you've got giants. So like, what did giants have for kids? And then angels were angels, but then they turned into people so they could have families. Right, so where do all the other beings come from? It's like, okay, where do mermaids come from? Where do right, we got like vampires, werewolves, all those common story stuff. This is gonna be a very long list because I need you guys to tell me all of the beings, all of the sub beings, right? Like we need to piece this tree together because in my head I'm like, it's not making sense still, right? I'm like, where the hell did lizard people come from? Like, where do aliens come from? Like, who made them? Right? It's like, what in the fuck? Right? And that wasn't important before. Like, I could have gone on with my life not knowing that, but the fact that it's like affecting everyday shit now, that's why I gotta come back and talk now. It's like, Lisa, what do we do? And I'm like, well, we fucked, aren't we? Ah. Right? Because I don't know where in the part of the story where you guys come up now. It's like, Lisa, we've always been here, but I'm like, yeah, but wait, which part in the story where do you guys come up from? Okay. Then after the flood, a whole bunch of other stuff happened. So then I fast forward and skip to the Tower of Babel because I remember hearing about this in uni. Because one of I hated that class. That prof went off to Tel Aviv and somewhere else. I can't remember. I think it was Beirut, but I could be wrong. He talked about the Tower of Babel. This is what I remember from that class, even though I fucking hated it. It might have been my first year of uni. It was also a really sad, hard time because, yeah, we'll talk about that later. Anyhow. This is the first time I hear about this, right? Because I've never heard this term, right? So it's like the tower is like a bridge between what Earth and heaven. Like, how the heck did you guys wage spiritual warfare? Like, what the hell happened there? I don't understand the story. All I remember from the story is that people used to all speak, or not people, sorry, I don't know what collective term we're going to use for every living thing on the planet. But, like, everybody used to speak the same language, no matter if they were, like, human, not human, whatever in the fuck. Everybody was peaceful, came together. Oh my god, that's so weird. You can see my shadow. Ugh. Yeah, everybody came together, used to speak the same language, built a tower, was gonna go up and like complain to God. Then what? He broke the tower and everybody got divided because you guys hurt his feelings because he's not a monster, but you guys treated him like one, and then oh my god. You're lucky he's so nice. I think we're talking about the Demiurge, right? The Demiurge would have been like, what in the fuck, you guys? Like, you guys fucked up shit and you're blaming me. Like, I would, in his position, I'd be like, what in the fuck? Okay. Then we're gonna skip forward a little bit more because there's more story, but I don't know what happens. Then we get, like, to the Egypt section, right? Because there's all different, like, eras, right? There's different periods of time. You got, like, the Egyptian Renaissance. You got like they're distinct, right? It's just that I can't think off the top of my head because I'm like, that's not part of my history, right? Like, you guys basically wiped away all like my people's background. So when people look at me, they start treating me like a fucking freak because they're like, what in the fuck? You don't fit anywhere. And I'm like, well, I did at one point, but then you guys fucking wrote me all the stories, so what the fuck? Oh, fuck. I just have to make sure not to shake. Sorry if it's crooked because I can't fix this right now. And I can't afford to hire a cameraman, okay? Or a camera woman, it doesn't matter. I'm poor, okay? Just ignore the shitty quality of the video. Okay, so now we're talking about Egypt now. The thing with the firstborns gives me chills because everybody I've interacted with in my whole life, nobody's a firstborn. Like, this is my first time being a firstborn. And I haven't come across anyone else that's that way. It's like they don't fucking exist. So when I look at it, so okay, let's talk about dreams because the one thing I want to talk about the firstborn thing is the thing that they did with the blood in the doors. Because that doorway thing is true. Like, that I believe in, that's real, and that's fucking scary. We gotta talk about my dreams first, right? Where did I fucking write that here? Did I talk about beauty standards? I think I did, right? Because with the lizard people, they gotta focus on skincare. Then I don't know how fashion works if you guys are so focused on your bodies, because I know that's a big deal for the clones. I don't think I wrote those down. There's certain things I keep to myself because I'm like, who's gonna fucking believe me? Yeah, okay, before we get to like the firstborns, let's talk about my dreams. So I keep saying this, I talked about this before, but it's like it has happened already, right? So I remember telling you guys that like there'd be spirits coming into the old room and they'd be looking for me, but they find Tonesy. And I had to make sure to tell them, I'm like, I'm gonna be there, just don't touch him, right? So now when I come here now, they're all happy to see me and looking at me, and I'm like, how the hell did you guys find me all the way out here? I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere, and I'm having the best time of my life, okay? There's no one to fucking bother me. If I had some money, I'd be feeling, better, But anyhow, them come and find me, and I had all these. So I think I showed you guys when I did the room tour, right? I have I'm like cold now. Temperature's dropping. I told you guys, I have that laundry thing on the door, right? If you guys saw it, right? Like my towels are hanging on the door. And when they came to see me, a lot of them hit their heads on that thing. And I'm like lying down here in bed and I'm dreaming and I'm seeing this and I'm like, oh my god, like I want to wake up and move it, because I'm like, when I'm asleep I'm like too weak to move it. I'm like, because I'm in spirit form. I'm like, I can't physically move it. I'm like, no wonder these guys can't move it. I'm like, why are you guys all so weak? But I'm like, I can't keep that up because I'm like, where am I supposed to put my laundry to dry, right? I'm like, there's nowhere else to put my towels and stuff to dry. So when they came to see me, they were all happy and stuff, but a lot of them were knocking their heads on that thing and I felt so bad. So for like a couple days, because I'm like, okay, I'm just not gonna shower, right? I'm gonna reek, but at least I'm not bleeding, right? I took that thing off the door, and you should have seen how easy it was for them to fucking pass through. I'm like, how is this making any sense? Oh my god. But I know, like, I think Flowers was there at the time, right? Because none of them are gonna let something that's gonna hurt me into the room, right? So that happened first. So then I felt good because I'm like, okay, I can feel, right? Because I told you my nervous system had to reset. I had to like energetically reset here, right? So I had those first. Flowers talked to me a good bunch when we first got here, right? Just to make me feel a little bit more relaxed, right? Then what happened? She's like, if I go to document this down in the Excel sheet, I'm not gonna list my dreams there, right? You guys are gonna be like, but Lisa, that's the most interesting part. You have to do that. But I'm like, I don't want to. For me, that's very eerie feeling. Them all came to visit me. Then I think the colorful spirits came to visit me next, right? Like the high level. Because I could feel them nearby because I was covered in so much red energy. Them came to see me next. I was happy to see them. Especially the purple spirit, because he came to see me. When the red spirit came to see me, I was like, yo, like, I hate being... Fuck, he's back. Like, I hate being covered in red, but then I understand the need for it now. He came back with the gray spirit, so I'll talk about this. I want to talk about her, right? But anyhow, purple spirit was here, and he's like, it's about time you had my color with you, because I haven't had that with me since I was like in kindergarten, right? I haven't seen this like purpley, like I don't keep that color on me for a reason, right? Like 3 of them, that one being one of them. So it was nice to know that he was there, but it was really hard to hear them because, you know, they're such high up beings, and I was like in such a shit position at the time. I was like, okay. Demiraj laughed at me too. He's like, because I asked him, like, am I dying? Why am I seeing everybody now? And he's like, you're not dead yet. I'll tell you. Oh my god. So the red spirit and the gray spirit are with me now. And I was like telling her, because I had this dream when I saw her, right? Because I can feel the others. It feels like I'm in my room when I'm talking. But with her, it was different, right? I have that dream where I'm in that building again. I've told you guys about this place so many times because I don't know if it's real. Sometimes like I feel like I'm going up the stairs. Other times I feel like the elevator's dropping. Other times like I'm in different places in this building. I finally make it to the top. Like, it's been a long time. So before we even get to like the top part of this building, because this building's always dark, I've never seen any lights in it, right? It's hard to fucking navigate through. So she's there with me, and it's been a long time, and we're like playing. I don't know if we're like playing tag or whatever, but like we're running, right? Like we're like kids again. Like I feel that feeling. And we're running and we're trying to beat each other to the top, right? Then when I don't remember who won. I just remember suddenly now we're outside. I don't know if she cheated and she didn't want me to see. We get outside now and we're outside of this building, and I've never seen lights or anything in this building. So when we're outside, I'm like, it's so pretty on the outside. There's so much light, and I'm like, it feels so good to be outside and free. So we're just like hanging out outside. I don't know how to explain it. It's like the roof, like the top of the building, but it's not like a normal roof. We're just hanging out there and we're talking, right? And I'm like, okay, well, why are we in such a hurry to rush out the building and talk about, right? And she said, you guys hurt, the guys hurt her feelings. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she said, they don't like the color gray. And I was like, I know. Then she asked me if I got her present. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, I left you a dress. Make sure you go and get it. Alright? I had a good time with her. It's been a while. Like, she's my friend, and to know that you guys hurt her is so fucking awful. But I'm like, okay, I'll pass on the message. They need to appreciate the color gray more, because if you look at my photos too, I think I took a picture with stones, right? Because I'm trying to look for naturally where you would see that color. And I'm like, okay, we gotta include everybody. Anyhow.